think we got, no, we got 2.
Yeah, we got 2?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Double hook up.
Right on time. One took the jig on the shady side of that brush pile. That one then took a whipping somewhere. See what I got in that. You look like you got a little better fish.
I think it's the first one you hooked here, ain't it?
Yeah,
that's a slab there.
Usually gonna be the better fish right off the bat.
Slab there. If you just join us, we already into them. Got some slab crappie here on Lake Thurman. Mr. Drywall with us, or Clark's Hill as the locals would call it. 2 slab crappie.
Nice £1.25 fish.
£1.25. Y'all stick with us for some more action. We'll be right back with more Carolina Outdoors. Look at that, right?
That's a good one.
Rob, what's the lake name? Me and you call it Clark's Hill, but I know everybody else may know it as Lake Thurman.
It is, and that was named after one of our favorite senators. Served for a long time, a great man, but typically all the locals still call it Clark's Hill.
That's where I call it.
It's a USACE, Corps of Engineers property, 71,000 acres that was built and started construction in '46, field between 1950 and 51.
Right.
The word is in about 30 days it completely filled, where it was anticipated by the Corps of Engineers to take 90 days, but came just in time because it was built for dual purpose, to serve as flood control for the lower Augusta area downstream, as well as hydroelectric production.
Right. When was this lake built?
The construction started in '46 and was completed in '50.
Most of them was built right around World War II time, wasn't it?
Yeah, just afterwards, yeah. And it's a tremendous fishery.
I know a lot of people striper fish here, but I mean, it's good everything here.
It's great striper fishing. I used to striper fish all the time. Multiple 40-plus founders come out of here annually. The crappie are great. Brim, shell crackers, catfish, you name it.
Pretty much good fish and everything out here.
It's an all-around good lake. It's a little different from some of your lower state lakes. It's got a little more clarity in the water. It does have a tendency to fluctuate, which I think and I find it challenging.
Yeah.
You know, but
if nothing else, it's moving the fish, ain't it?
Absolutely. So that's where you got to stay on the water and keep doing your homework.
That's right.
But if it ain't working, pick up, move on.
Well, we're gonna catch them today.
We're gonna get them. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time today.
Rod, how you like to hook these minnows? You hook them through the nostrils, behind the back?
I like them through the nose. Allows them to free swim a little better.
Swim a little more naturally.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, we'll move it down a little bit, but I'll take and I'll hook it. Now with these sickle hooks, they don't have much of a barb, so you want to catch just a little bit of bone, but not through the eyes.
Right.
And in that, now see, we're gonna set them at 12 and 14 early this morning. They're suspended a little bit higher. So I'm just pitch it out and let it fall like that one. That one's 12 foot. And with the Driftmaster rod holders, you can adjust the height as much, you know, or forward. And each one's independent. So if you get a strike, you know which pole to grab.
Right.
There's no vibration.
Using these heavy action rods.
Actually, the B&M, these are B&M Sam Heaton Super Sensitives. They're only 12 foot. Normally we use longer rods, 14 and 16, but since the fish are deeper this time of year with the water temperatures up, you know, approaching in the high 80s, the fish have moved out to, you know, 25 to 35 foot of water. Right. And this will be about as shallow probably as we end up fishing all day long. As it progresses, we'll probably be downward.
Water temperature right now ranging what at surface temperature during the day?
It's showing this morning right now 83 degrees. Now I know it's been fluctuating about overnight about 8 to 10 degrees, but if you got that one at 12 or 14?
12.
All right, I'm gonna pull 2 feet off. That way you'll be a little deeper. This is a brush pile that had put out a while back. There he is. There you go. That's a good fish.
That's better. That's what we want.
That's a little better.
Boat loaded in. Boat loaded in, right?
We got a swimmer.
That's good stuff, ain't it?
I love it.
I'm telling you.
Nothing like a feeling. There you go. Oh. All right, spotlight this thing.
Yeah.
That's where the bite.
That's on them, ain't it?
Yeah. They were
Good
on
little fish over there, right? Staying down there, ain't he?
Yeah, I don't know what, he just got an attitude or is actually a really good fish. Oh, that's a good fish.
That's
there.
good too.
That's what we've been looking for.
Grab this net behind you here.
Took us a little while here, yeah. I want to catch him around here on this
side. Oh, you catch him on the side?
Yeah, I'll bring him right to you.
Come to me with him.
And now we got a 1.5 pound fish.
Yes, sir.
Took us a little while. I might go 1.75 pounds.
We're gonna need a large frying pan for that one, a larger one.
That one's a better fish. That's 1.75 pound fish.
That's a good fish. That's a good crappie.
That's
slab crappie, ain't it?
That's more indicative of the quality that you're gonna find on this lake here. Obviously, I haven't been able to get out and spend as much time out here with my boat being in the shop, but extremely light bite. That one's deep. You know, we had to get back down there at about 18.
You would think a fish that size would bite that. Just do that little subtle hit.
That's right. I'm gonna have to get the pliers out. And a lot of people say, I can't believe you use such a little bitty hook, that little number 8 hook. But you can see, I had to take the pliers to get it out of him. But I mean, that right there is a solid tournament fish any day on this lake. I mean, it goes from fingers to there.
16 inches, 14, 16 inches.
Yeah, that one's probably gonna run 15.5, 16 inches. Yeah. But they've gotten a little girth back on them, so it's time for them to, you know, they've gotten past the post-spawn mode. They're feeding back up.
Right.
And but they're definitely in this clear water. They're going to be holding the structure.
That's right.
So let's get back at it and see if we can get another one. Fish on.
There you go. That's a lucky rod holder there.
It's got to be patient.
Yeah.
Just a few seconds. But it, you know, it's 2 great combinations between B&M, Driftmaster, fish stalkers. They're independent. So that bite was so light, you know, that tip, the fish never felt it as he pulled it down. And that is, I mean,
didn't let the fish know nothing was up.
You want to catch that? That's with that net. That's a good fish right there. That's another good fish. Good solid fish. He gave up a little easier than the other ones. He didn't put up much of a protest.
There we go.
Oh,
another slab.
Somebody's grilling at night. Or frying, whatever your preference is.
Slab size.
Yeah. All right, now, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's my job to, if you want to make any money in this industry.
Yeah.
That's 4 fish that have come off of the smallest 2 hooks we got.
Right.
And 3 of them come off of that one small slab stalker.
Right.
That I make. It's just a little 1.25 inch bait. But I call that one Pearl Shiner. And it's always been a real good one. That's just a good solid 1.25 pound fish.
Yeah.
I mean, you see, it's just good eating size. This is the perfect size I like for filleting. They're gonna give you a good,
fun catching
good 5-inch fillet.
Fun catching them too, ain't
man, yeah, you can't beat it. Gotta get some more of it.
That's what I'm saying. Feels like I got a little more weight than the others we had.
That's what I want to hear. I ain't out here for no little fish. I don't mind a few, but
is it gonna be a perch or? Okay, yeah, we got a crappie.
Need the net, man?
It's gonna be about the same size, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
It felt like
still
he had more weight to him. He just had a little more attitude than other ones.
They're not wanting to hit it until those lines just get straight, perpendicularly and still.
Sure.
There it is, that number 8 hook, little sickle hook again. But you notice that's a little jig head instead of a straight hook. Right. When they get like this, the only reason I like to use those is it doesn't let that, when you're in tight in the brush, it doesn't allow that minnow to swim around and get you tangled all up near as bad.
It keeps the weight down there.
It can have a movement, but it, you know, if you got 14 inches of leader below your lead, That's 28 inches. That minnow can move left and right.
Yeah, I've been fishing.
It decreases your number of hang-ups.
Your minnow swim around you. Wait, your ledge you have there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so that prevents that.
That's one of my little trade secrets. That's what helped me finish third in national championship on the Mississippi River.
That's a good tip. That's big stuff there. That's good size too, ain't it?
That's a good one there. Yeah, that's
good eating size for me.
Perfect eating size right there to me.
That's good eating size.
If you want to, put a fin clip on it. You can see the standing timber off each side, and it should give you a school. Oh, they're velcroed to the wood right there. Oh, look at here, look at here, look at here. They're holding basically about the same depth we've been, guys. At that 15 to 20 right there. So let's back up and see if we can punch one or two more out of that.
Well, I tell you, I mean, it's pretty incredible anyway that you showed me how to catch a crappie in July.
They can definitely be, they can be caught.
It's just, you know, everybody, I mean, most of the people that I know, and then, you know, the people I fish with, and when I fish, I go March when they're spawning.
Oh, that's a great time of the year. I mean, at that time of year, I'm gonna be long line trolling. There's another one.
Little buddy.
You want that one?
No, go ahead, go ahead. Ooh.
We got a runner.
Yeah. And rods don't allow that drag peel, do they?
You're gonna have to take
I'm gonna take which one you may. I get the close one.
Oh, I lost it. You got lucky if you get to get that one.
There you go. Just give me the good fish then. That's what I want.
I did. I had the better one, I believe, but I thought I did.
But come on in here.
There we go.
That's another one.
Now we got a better quality of fish here. As long as I can stay in pound or better fish, I feel pretty confident about it. But there's look there again, just proof in the pudding, little baits. You know, a man once asked me, he said, I can't believe you use them little bitty baits. I said, does a fat man eat an M&M?
That's a fact.
And there you go, just, you know, just a little over a pound, pound one.
Check him out.
But
I mean, you know, they get healthy fish. They dig all the way down. So I mean, they pick. What they're able to do, I reckon, put their body mass back on this time of year. They are. They done fed up.
And I'm sure that this hot summer water's got them slowed down a little bit. In another month, they'll be real chunky.
Right.
And then come September and October, they'll start to filter back in the backwater of the creek when the water temperatures get down.
Right.
Start in the mid 70s. That's when I started going looking to the back, because what a lot of people don't realize is that you have a secondary shad spawn on most of our lakes in the fall, and the bait fish will run back there, and obviously the predator fish are going to follow them.
Right.
If you want to eat, you got to go to the store.
You got exactly. You got to follow the food.
So
that's another beautiful one right there. Catch him on my rod. I'm gonna let you just set the hook for me. How about that?
Well, because I got to get this one too.
Okay.
See, I told you both. We got 3 on now. All right.
Oh,
Let that one get off. All right. That's all right. I'm gonna let this one play out.
Get around this
one. I got a puller.
I got him around that one.
Oh yeah. Put the spot lock on right here.
No,
this one's wanting to go on the trolling motor. Is that one any size?
Yeah, I think they're both pretty good size. Well, you know, a little bit of the same caliber.
Oh yeah, you got another 1.5 pounds?
Yes, sir. Good caliber.
We might have found the pattern now. I told you sometimes you just gotta move around a little bit. That one's hooked. You can probably grab
swing him in, you reckon?
Just grab the line and pick him up over the bow.
Get him on to me here.
Oh, I got another stud out here. I'm gonna put the net on this one.
Oh yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Let's take this one off the front here.
Got more double hookup, huh? Was that our second double hookup of the day?
That's second, yeah. Actually, triple when we lost one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the first one, and we got 2.5 pounds plus together though.
I mean, these are beautiful crappie there, and these are black crappie.
These are black.
They have white crappie too.
They are. There are three reservoirs in the state of South Carolina that have both species.
Right, and Sturman being one of them.
Thurman is one of them.
There we go.
Hartwell on the northernmost end, and predominantly most of those whitefish are going to be found up the Tugela River.
Okay.
And then obviously Santee Cooper.
Right.
The only 3 reservoirs that have them, but there you have just another good, solid, beautiful fish. I mean, I love black crappie. They fight so well, but there again, it's just sometimes, you know, we made a small adaptation. We just downsized the presentation, because they were real lethargic. And you know, what few fish were there, it just wasn't quite wanting that bigger minnow. And then we went to a little bit smaller hook and ate.
Yep.
And now we done pulled up. We
got a beautiful crappie.
Now when we leave this one, I know right where to go.
That's right. Stay tuned for more Carolina Outdoors.
All right, on this one here, Alex,
yes,
the fish, there's a good school of fish in there, but they're down deep in the structure. So that's why we're going to actually just one pole instead of tight line over them. They're not suspended over it. They are suspended in and around it. So we're going to work the perimeter edges of it. I'm going to let you work the jig right there. And Pop, what I'm going to do is one of my favorite rigs is at you know, bottom bumper drop shot. It's been around longer years than bass fishermen. Crappie fishermen use it years, but all I do is I take a number 4 light wire mustad, and light wire is extremely important because it bends out easy if I do get hung. The other thing is I've learned a little trick is I bend the shank just a tad, so if I do pull over a branch, it has a tendency to roll over it.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
And it doesn't hang.
Yeah.
So, and then I keep it short. The other thing with the lead below it, when I put my finger on the line, if I feel a bump of any kind, automatically set the hook because he's right there.
There he goes, Rod, right there.
Oh, got him.
Yes, sir. Little.
Oh, £1.25 fish.
Yeah.
Drop shot.
Drop shot. More one way to skin a cat, ain't it?
It is, and like I say, when they get down deep in that structure, you get the bottom of the weight, and you can drop it down there, and there's a good solid £1.25 fish right there.
I mean, that's
maybe a little better right there. I mean, but you know, you can just scratch one out here and there, keeps the day going. Sometimes you just have to make a mild adjustment and plug away and keep grinding.
Good fish. That was a good one.
I was bumping my thumb, my finger on it.
Gave him that presentation.
It's a good fish.
All right, let me get that
I'm going to try to mud around and get backwards. I got him up and above the limbs, but I don't want to move too much. But yeah, we'll want to net this one.
You gonna bring him around to my side, or you bring him up the middle?
You'll have to dip him over the front.
That sounds good.
You got to be a pro today, Bo.
Ain't wait to do it.
Half the game is being a net man. Put him in the net.
There you go.
I told you. It's a stud hole, man.
Ain't it? Yes, sir. Well, Rod, you sure find them for us today, brother.
I tell you, it took us a little while to make some adjustments.
I'm telling you.
It seems like the old left freestanding submerged timber.
That's it.
And the brush piles at the mouths of the creeks. You know, that's always just what I love about this game. You know, it's always a
chess match.
It's a chess match.
Exactly.
Just keep digging and finding. Don't give up on them and go home.
That's it.
I mean, you can't catch them on the couch.
Sure ain't.
We got a fine mess of fish now.
That we do.
There's just another nice, solid £1.25, beautiful black crappie. This lake is Clark's Hill. Take the time to come down here. A lot less recreational traffic if you want to get away from some other lakes in the summertime.
You ain't just got to come to Clark's Hill, folks, to catch crappie. There's big everything in this lake. This is one of the big fish you got. Folks, we had a great day here on Lake Thurman with Rod Wall. He put us on the crappie today. Couldn't have had a better day. Beautiful day to fish. Rod fishing some crappie tournament trails. Rod, would you like to talk a little about your tournament trails you're running?
Yeah, well, I've got one that I don't really run anymore. I follow a couple other trails, several regional trails, but the main professional one that I fish is the American Crappie Trail. I think it's by far the best professional trail, of all the circuits.
Is it hard to get on, for a beginner? Say someone like me come off the...
Absolutely not. I mean, me and my son, we played around with it for a year or two with just, recreational, learning how to do it. But to be honest, and by far, the most knowledge came from getting out there and just going and
so
fishing.
Anyone can break into the sport.
Jump into it. Go to there's all kinds of little regional trails like South Carolina Crappie Association. There's a new one that's coming out in North Carolina that fishes, but you may not do as well, but you'll be surprised. Don't try to overshoot your goals. I mean, our first goal, the weigh-ins used to just be 10 fish weigh-ins. Yeah. our first goal that we set for ourselves was just to go out and catch 10 fish. And then we built upon that. And but by going out there and getting around and interacting with the other anglers, you learn how their techniques, how they handle their rods, what length rods are running.
It's all learning experience.
It is. It's just it's a learning curve, and believe it or not, you can build on it so much faster than just going out recreationally fishing alone. Because a lot of these guys are very helpful.
Well, I had a great time with you, man. We had a great time. Could have been a better day for me to catch fish.
It was a little tough to start with.
It was.
We had to make some adjustments because it's been a couple of weeks, since I would have, a little bit of damage I had on my boat before to be prepared. But we were able to make the adjustments and get on some good quality fish at the end. And as long as you can catch pound-and-a-half, pound-and-three-quarter fish on the end of the day,
that's right.
It's been a good day.
Bill, wish you was with us this time. You missed out again. Stay tuned next time for some more Carolina Outdoors.
Thanks for watching Carolina Outdoors. More information and other great shows are at nccarolinaaoutdoorstv.com. See you next week on Carolina Outdoors.